The U.S. Army's brand new Arctic Angels.
The U.S. Army has activated a new combat division, the first in several years. The 11th Airborne Division, based in Alaska, will specialize in Arctic warfare. It's part of the Army's effort to stay relevant in the polar north, as well as the Indo-Pacific. The Army will transfer 2 brigades from the Hawaii-based 25th Infantry Division to the 11th Airborne Division. The 1st Stryker Brigade Combat Team will become the 1st Brigade, 11th Division, while the 4th Brigade, 25th Division, will become the 2nd Brigade, 11th Division. The 2nd Brigade, 11th Division is one of only 5 airborne brigades in the U.S. Army, and the only one on the West Coast. The 1st Brigade, 11th Division will lose its Stryker infantry combat vehicles and convert to a helicopter mobile unit along the lines of the Army's Air Assault Infantry unit. The 1st Brigade will also be equipped with the skills to maneuver effectively in extreme cold weather environments. The combination of airborne and air assault troops will allow the Arctic Angels to deploy by both parachute and helicopter, each of which has its own advantages and disadvantages. Airborne troops can deploy over vast distances, basically anywhere an Air Force C-17 transport can drop them, but their mobility is limited to mostly walking on foot once they land on the ground. Air assault forces must move their helicopters into an area of operations, a complex process if the helicopters can't self-deploy, but once in theater can rapidly reposition both paratroopers and air assault forces. The 2 types of forces could even complement one another in the Arctic, with paratroopers jumping to seize key terrain and set up forward arming and refueling points, creating lily pads for the division's helicopters to jump to and from. That could be a useful tactic for patrolling a large swath of the Arctic with a relative handful of soldiers. In addition to helicopters, the division will also utilize new cold weather all-terrain vehicles, or CATVs. The U.S. Army is in the process of selecting a new CATV to replace its existing Swedish-made BV-206. Thanks for watching, and remember, if it's more interesting, you can find it here.